this thing's working.
Oh my God! It smells like a toddler had an accident, then wrapped it in moldy Limburger cheese and stuffed it in the armpit of a corpse that's been rotting in the sun all day.
He went back into hiding. Apparently he agrees with your assessment of the food.
Yeah, I guess it just doesn't want to spend the next 72 hours in the bathroom.
Oh, this can is different from all the rest. It's called Siamese Dream, the cat lover's cat food.
Oh God, I've had that. That, food tastes like minced horse apples regurgitated from the gizzard of a twice-buried zombie with leprosy. Nasty.
Unless you want this shelf covered in salty-tasting Merlot, you better keep those kinds of descriptions to yourself. Hello, Mr. Siamese cat food. I like your label. Made with only the finest ingredients, Siamese Dream will provide your cat's taste buds an experience of unparalleled ecstasy.
Laying it on a bit thick, aren't they?
I might need this. Let's try this food. He likes it. It's a kitty-like thing. My hands are too cold to pet the cat, but Frody doesn't mind.
No, anytime.
Bonsoir. Who are you?
Pyewacket. A better question would be, who was I? I used to be the Baroness von Kiefer's familiar.
What's a familiar?
A familiar is kind of a special guardian that witches use. I used to serve the Baroness in various ways. Protect her special items while she was away. You know, that kind of thing. Back in the day, I even had some limited magical powers of my own.
What happened?
Well, I guess I wasn't as powerful as the Baroness was hoping, so my job was outsourced to a homunculus.
What do you do around here?
Mostly hunt rats. I used to do it just for sport, but I have to admit Shawty hardly ever feeds me, and the rats are downright tasty.
Do you always eat the rats you catch?
Eventually. Although sometimes I just smack them around for a few hours and maybe scratch them a couple of times. Then I pretend to lose interest. At some point they figure they're actually going to escape and make a run for it. At the last second, I pounce on them. If I time it just right, I can feel the wave of crushing despair wash over them. It's really a lot of fun.
Damn, that's harsh.
No, it's harsh when I do it to them a second time. You know, just before I bite their little heads off and nibble on their tiny feet.
You mentioned you used to guard various items. What type of things specifically?
Mostly I watched over 2 very special books in the library. To say more would be indiscreet.
That is all I need to know. No, I can't hurt this poor creature. In fact, I think maybe I'll help her. That collar looks a little too tight.
Glad you reconsidered, for your own sake. You know what they say, never bring a knife to a gunfight.
Look out, Mona. Sounds like this kitty might be packing heat.
Hello?
Hey, hello there yourself, Dollface. How you doing today?
Au revoir.
Aha! I see you back.
I have the collar for you right here.
You fulfilled your end of the bargain, and for that, I'll tell you the names of the 2 books you need to pull out and put back in on the shelf in the library. They are How to Build a Better Body in Just 30 Days by Dr. Rigor Mortis, and the other is Sharpening Young Fangs, Parent's Guide to Raising the Perfect Vampire by Dr. Max Schreck. You got it? Find those books, and you'll find your way into the Baroness's laboratory. Good luck, Dollface.
Thanks. I'll go try them. Oh, and by the way, before we whacked the Wacket, she said she was going to haunt you and your associates for the rest of your lives, and that none of you would escape her spirit's vengeance. Just thought I'd pass that on.
Want a bag of rats? Yeah, right. Give me a break, lady. And by the way, how did she know it was us who sent you?
Sorry, fellas. I let it slip. You see, I had a friend who was haunted by a cat she ran over on her bike. She never slept soundly again. She kept hearing the low, mournful cries of that poor, flattened kitty cat calling to her. I'm going to get you, meow. I'm going to get you, meow. Well, you fellas have a good night, and thanks for the information. This looks like one of Shouty's old coloring books. It has a picture of a newt in it. Glad to see he was at least a normal child.
Except he did this as an adult. This is fresh crayon, and that's a new box.
Oh dear. The Apostolate's Code of Conduct forbids rude gestures, especially spitting on art. It's no masterpiece for sure, but ripping it up seems petty. It's a purple crayon that belongs to Shouty. No, I don't think so. This will be useful. I'll take it. Oh, the craftsmanship of these windows is exquisite. It looks like 2 snakes intertwined and 2 purple tentacles.
I hate purple tentacles. I prefer the green ones. Much nicer.
What light through yonder window breaks? Pick up the stained glass and take it where? Do you really think at some point I'll need to replace a stained glass window? It's the Baroness's desk. Looks like there's some kind of journal sitting on it.
Ooh, her journal. Let's read it. Maybe we'll find out which boys she likes and what she thinks of her parents.
I don't think it's that kind of journal, Frederick.
It just says, visit Von Kiefer, and then there's a period and the word come. It's very interesting.
That makes no sense. A journal of 1,000 pages begins with a single sentence. If only we had the time. Perhaps later. The books didn't work! Those dirty rats! What Bonsoir! We found the titles of the secret library books. Can you tell us more about them?
I'm just too tired. Those rats from the crypt keep sneaking in while I sleep. I never wake up in time to catch them.
That is all I need to know. Hello?
Hey, hello there yourself, Dollface. How you doing today?
We were thinking we might leave some food out for you. What time were you thinking you were going to go up and raid the kitchen?
Why are you so curious about what time we're going to be in the kitchen?
No reason. We just thought we could leave some food out for you, but I didn't want to do it too early. Otherwise, the cockroaches would get it.
Right. We saw some big old nasty ones up there.
Well, I think my men will be raiding the kitchen around 3 a.m. So if you want to leave a little extra food out for us, feel free.
Thanks. We'll see you lads later.
You bet your sweet tush you will. Believe you me.
Au revoir. Hello again. Hey, we found out what times the rats are going to raid the kitchen. It's 3 a.m.
Wonderful. I can sleep till then. In return, I'll tell you that you simply need to switch the placement of the 2 library books.
Happy hunting!
That is all I need to know.